Hi everyone and welcome back to Diecast Guide South Africa. Today we're looking at the next batch of local stock that has dropped so soon after the last batch of local stock that we received not so long ago. So as you can see, this one over here, case code Hot Wheels 979B. That's the Hot Wheels Pop Culture second mix or B assortment. So we'll look at that. And then over here we've got, so that's the 979A. This should be the Hot Wheels vintage racing set. We'll look at that. Case code 979G. That should be the Hot Wheels Porsche set. Hopefully we've got that green chase in there. But we'll have a look at it just now. And then over here we've got Matchbox, case code 979A. That is Matchbox Germany. Cool, but let's get straight into it. So we'll start with the Hot Wheels Pop Culture, the B case. So cool, so just some info on this assortment. There was supposed to be a fancy Nissan Skyline in this one, but for some reason they didn't include it in this case. Rumor has it that I'm guessing they weren't ready, so they included it in a later, they'll be including it in a later release. But so be it. Let's have a look. Cool. So first off, we've got the Nissan Concept 2020 Vision Gran Turismo. So that's from the Gran Turismo game. So just to note, the new releases this year all have this gold logo. So with the gold logo. So the premise is, as far as I understand, is that they're releasing with the gold logos, which indicates it's the premium or the gold. And then they'll be releasing with silver logos, which will indicate that it's not the premium, it's not the main line, it's like the in-between, like slightly better than a main line, slightly lesser than a premium, I guess. So that's the premise, I think, with that they've started doing this year. This is the first one, Nissan Concept. Cool. So first one. Next up, Highway Hauler, the Beatles. That's quite cool. I'm a fan of the Highway Haulers. I like it. I collect them. So I'll definitely keep one of these for myself. Cool. And then there's 1, 2, I believe 3 of them in a case. Cool. And then next up, this is quite cool. So first Batmobile. Cool. First Batmobile. I don't think they've made this one before, but that's quite cool. 85 years of DC Batman. This is definitely a winner. Very cool. Awesome. So there's a couple of these now. I think they wouldn't have been free, I believe. And next up, Snoopy. I don't know if they've made a premium of this before. Definitely a couple of main lines, but this is also quite cool. Peanuts 1950 Racing Club. Cool. And you get 2 of those. Cool. That's it for the B assortment for Hot Wheels Pop Culture. Next up, we've got Hot Wheels 979G. That should be the Hot Wheels Porsche sets, unless I got confused, but let's see. Cool, yeah, so it's the it's the Porsche sets. Okay. Cool. So first up, 1989 Porsche 944 Turbo. Cool. So that's the one with the stethoscope in the back. I believe the designer of this made a tribute to some doctor. I don't know the entire story, but that's the reason for the stethoscope in the boot there. Cool. So yeah, and also I believe most of these have the stethoscope in the back, or of this model at least. So cool. That's the first one, and that is supposed to be 6 cars in the set. With the Porsche 914, that's the green one, which is supposed to be 1 per case, which then turns out to be the chase, essentially. So I don't know how this is numbered. Yeah, cool. So it's still numbered. Even though it's numbered, it's still considered the chase, because there's only 1 per case, and you're getting lucky if you do get it otherwise. Yeah, let's see if we got it though. Okay, cool. So that's the first one. Cool, you get another one, and then cool. So Porsche 356 Speedster. That's cool. That's number 1 of 6. Cool. Alright, and then there's another one. Cool. So I think that's pretty clear. We didn't get the chase, the supposed chase. I just look at the case like this. Okay, cool. 1971 Porsche 911. That's cool. It's quite heavy. I believe, yeah, that's definitely a metal base. We get 2 of those. Only 1 Porsche 718 Cayman GT4. Only 1 of these. Also metal base, so it's quite heavy. Cool. Alright, quite cool. Awesome. Yeah, so I think what I was talking about earlier, you can see the silver logo versus the gold logo. So I think that's what they were going for. And then 3 of these ones, Porsche 935. Number 4 from 6. Cool, and then there's 3 of those in there. Then 2 more. Right, cool. So yeah, no green chase. And that's what the local guys have been complaining about. They aren't finding it. Okay, awesome. Next up, we've got Matchbox 979A. This is Matchbox Germany. This has got a couple of Volkswagens in, but they are also repeats from earlier releases, just recorded onto different cars, right? Okay, cool. So first up, 2020 Audi TT RS. Cool. Awesome. Then first Volkswagen. 1962 Volkswagen Commandeer. Cool. So I believe I've seen this in the new 5-pack, I think, for 2024. I've also seen it on last year on a different card as well, I think in the Volkswagen series, I believe. Yeah, so not the first time that you've seen this orange gear. Okay, cool. And then next one, 1970 Volkswagen T2 Bus. I mean, where do I have it? I've got it here on the shelf, right? So, and it's not from this series, so we can compare. So let's see. White roof. Red is more or less the same. It's the same wheels. I mean, this is maybe slightly brighter red, but anyway, does it say the same at the back there? Yep. Yeah, so I mean, besides the shade of red, which is maybe slightly different, it's essentially the same. So yeah, same bus, different card. Cool. Yeah, and only one bus per case, so maybe that'll be the harder to find bus anyway. Alright, cool. Next up, Scania P360. Cool. Awesome. Then we have a 2020 Porsche 918 Spider. Yeah, and it looks like this is also only one per case. Cool, and then the next one, this is the Mercedes-Benz Unimog. What's that? U300. Cool. And then, yeah, you get two of those. Cool. And that's it for the Matchbox Germany A assortment, or first mix for the year. Next up, and this is the last box that we've received, or the last Hot Wheels 979A. This is the Hot Wheels Vintage Racing Assortment. Cool, let's see what we got. So first out, so cool again. Just want to highlight this silver logo. Slightly better than the mainline, slightly lesser than the premium with the gold logo. BMW 2002. That's quite cool. I love these. Awesome detail. That is what you get. You get a Merc, a Corvette, a BMW, Lamborghini, a Porsche, and a Camaro. Yeah, so that's 6 cars in the set. So this is number 3 of 6, Vintage Racing Club. Cool. First out the box. Next up, we've got 1955 Corvette, and I believe there's only one of these per case. Cool. Number, what is that? 2 of 6. Cool. Then you get 2 more BMWs, so there's 3 BMWs in the case. So I'm sure those won't be hard to find. You get 2 Porsches. 1971 Porsche 911. This is quite cool. Is it a metal base? I'm not sure. Not as heavy as that other orange one from the Porsche set, but this is quite cool. Cool. And then 1954 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. This is only one in the case. Cool. Really have the X's on there. Okay, that's cool. And then last, you get 3 Lambos, but not Lambos in the traditional sense. The Lambo Miura SV, if I got that one right. Might be metal base, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've seen this in the stores because it's the last one to go from the set. I'm not sure why, because it's also a cool car. But I mean, 3 BMWs in South Africa would probably go before 3 Lambos, right? So there's 3 of them as well. Okay, awesome. yeah, that is it. Local stock. So if you go out to your Toys R Us, your Toy Kingdom, or anywhere else that stocks Hot Wheels and Matchbox, you might be able to find them. But go out, hunt, enjoy. Thank you for watching. Cheers.